say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
Yeah, you go again. Putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you put me out just to blast that smile and last one again. Cause I don't really want to talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid are manning the post positions. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating, and GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Now, here's Fox. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Harden the pass to Maxey. Now Harden. Here's Embiid, and they pick up 2. Embiid's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Philadelphia.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Embiid against Fox. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here is Harden. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. The 3. That one, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Fox kicks to Herter. Barnes outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
He's off on the first. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And he's good on the second.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Harris finds Maxey. For the three. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 6 points.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Three-pointer, Fox. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking Tigers.
A three from Barnes. Rebound by the 76ers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden the pass to Thibault. Out to Harris. Harden surveying the D. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 5 to the paint. There's Sabonis. And Embiid with the block. Harden against Murray. Left side, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Murray. And they recover it. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And that's Embiid with the assist.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Now, here's Fox. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. Sabonis with the bucket.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Now, here's Thibault. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Kept alive. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Keegan Murray.
Okay, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
That's good from Harris.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
And Harris drops them both. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
And stolen by Thibault. Back to Maxey. Out to Harris. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range. Harris has got 8 points.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Harden against Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Herter with it. screen by Sabonis. Herder, no good. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against Oklahoma City. Harris kicks to Harden. Three-pointer. Sabonis grabs the board.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Fox passes to Herder. Now the pass to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. That's in there. Murray with the assist. He's got 7. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Passes it to Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Sabonis.
He's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And Embiid drops them both. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Here they come, fans. Your 9-1-6 crew. Let's hear it. Let's give a big round of applause for your 9-1-6 crew.
Medu passes to Mitchell. Kicks it to Fox. Five to shoot. Pass to Medu. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Holmes. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Fox looking it over. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Maxey. Harden against Fox. Harden the pass to Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. Here's Maxey, and it's sent back by Mitchell. He kicks to Fox. Doesn't go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mitchell dishes to Fox. Fires for three. Another miss by Fox. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Maxey. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Kings pushing it up now. The wide open look here for Fox. Another miss by Fox.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And there's the pass to Harris. Harden outside. Harden draws the double, and Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Called for Philadelphia. It's time for the T-shirt toss, everyone. You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Davis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Then for the 76ers, Pirtle, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Mitchell. Harden draws the double. Here's Tucker. Misses the three.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now here is Davis. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Davis with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Again, the miss by the Kings. The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey kicks to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
Now here's Davis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. On the wing, Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range.
he can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Mitchell against Harden. And Tucker kicks to Milton. It's hauled in by the Kings. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now, here's Milton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's a minute left to play in the first. Harden against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Harden draws the double. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now, here's Monk. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Passes it to Holmes. A shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. On the wing, Milton. Pass to Harden. Over Mitchell. And Davis pulls it down. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The 76ers leading by 7. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now Mitchell following Tobias Harris's 3-point attempt. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows. I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And Harris drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those. Mitchell outside.
Pass to Huerter. shot from 12. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Over Milton. Rebound by Harrell. The 76ers leading by 6. Milton the pass to Harris. And here now is Thibault. He had 10 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Harris inside. He's defended by Herter. And the basket is good. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Mitchell outside. Puts it up from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers shooting for the game at 42%. The pass to Milton. Back to Harris. Shoots over Herter. Harris misses. The Kings have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now, here's Mitchell. Defended by Milton. And it's Mitchell missing. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Passes to Harris. And stolen by Barnes. Harris against Murray. Pass to Mitchell. Pass to Herter to end the drought. And they get it back. Sabonis kicks to Murray. Mitchell outside. Barnes sets a screen for Mitchell. Clock at 4. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the pass to Tucker. Thibault for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell up top. Defended by Milton. Mitchell outside. In the corner. Herter with it. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris outside. Passes it to Milton. Harris looking it over. The leaner. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Kings trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Mitchell. Sabonis kicks to Herter. Outside for Murray. Sabonis trying to get open. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 5 now.
And NBA ready as a rookie. Murray can do damage from deep.
Milton the pass to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And he makes the first.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Harris drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Free throw good, Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
Fox hits them both. Here's Milton. Pass to Harrell. Now Milton. Lock at 6. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Fox. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Now here is Harris. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Milton the pass to Harris. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration and converting while under pressure. Well done.
For Philadelphia, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
What's up?
A free throw off from Harris.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. A moment now to check out some numbers for Joel Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 7. To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Timeout called by the Kings.
On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Some changes for Sacramento. Terrence Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter. Then for the 76ers, Axie's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's James Harden in for Shake Milton. Sabonis. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fox against Harden. Pass to Embiid. To the wing on the left. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. 6 to shoot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
There's the pass to Thibault. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Sabonis kicks to Monk. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Davis against Harden. Pass to Thibault. Feeds to Embiid. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Monk. On the wing, Davis. Defended by Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Medu subbed in for Murray. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Holmes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Davis finds Fox. The pass to Holmes. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
First one falls for him.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully he can as well.
Now Thibault following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. It's good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 11. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And he's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads up play there from Monk.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by Malik Monk. Misses from close range. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Davis. Over Thibault. And it's Davis missing.
That's one he knows he should have framed.
Inside, here's Thibault. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Thibault's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Monk, the pass to Holmes. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Monk with the ball. Maxey covering. The shot by Monk is no good. The 76ers leading by 11. Harden kicks to Maxey. Passes it to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Harden. From deep three-point range. And Davis pulls it down. Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Fox against Harden. Outside, Fox. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Harden outside. Maxey with the screen on Fox. Harden bounce pass. Here's Embiid. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, everybody. The story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
Even if the defense doubles him, I don't think it's slowing him down, Ernie. This guy's locked in. This is the most locked in I've ever seen him.
No, I agree. Explosive performance. This is what fans pay to see. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
It's the middle of All-Star voting. This is when I would make my way to the top of the list. Kenny wouldn't know anything about that.
Actually, Shaq, the producers are saying that Kenny is leading the studio All-Star voting.
Thank you.
Recount.
Yes, that's it. That's in one city. You need to count all the cities up.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Front court is Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in its center. 6 to shoot. Outside, Maxey shoots over Herter. Maxey, no good. The Kings trail by 11. Murray kicks to Herter. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Now the dish to Barnes. Murray outside. Pass to Herter. From deep. The rebound by Harden. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Maxey. No good from outside.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox, shooting 1.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 3 from Harden. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Herter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Fox up and in on the layup. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Fox against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Embiid with the screen on Fox. That shot wide open. Harden's got 11.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
The Kings trail by 9. Herter kicks to Murray. Driving to the basket. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
At the line for 1.
Nice shot.
Great many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends. There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
He throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. The Kings trail by 8. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sabonis' screen on Maxey. And Herter gets it to go.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Embiid, the pass to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Clock at 6. Harden draws the double. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No coverage that time. Thibault's got 9.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now, here's Sabonis. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Harden. Back to the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Harris. And here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's the 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. 3 points. Embiid's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fox passes to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
All right, are you ready, everybody? Here comes some T-shirts heading your way.
Sacramento making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. On defense, Sacramento, 7-point differential. The pass to Milton. Six on the shot clock. Harrell setting the pick for Maxey. Here's Milton. Drills it from outside. Milton's got 6 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Mitchell passes to Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
The Kings have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
The first one falls.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch four. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here's Maxey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
You know, Harrell may only be 6'7", but he absolutely owns the paint because this guy knows where his strength is, and he plays to it, getting busy down low.
Here's Hurt. Murray outside. Barnes looking around. To the inside. Sabonis, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Herter. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Up top, Sabonis. Mitchell outside. Shoots. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Philadelphia leading by 12. Milton kicks to Harrell. Tucker a screen. Maxey passes to Tucker. Now here's Herter. He's got 6. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got it back down to single digits for the Kings.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Mitchell with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Lets it go from deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And here is Milton. He's got 6. Picked by Harrell. Shoots from 12. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Kings trail by 9. Now Herter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist on the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Milton the pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Metu comes in for Murray. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter. Pirtle, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Monk. Passes it to Davis. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Free throw good, Maxey. James Harden, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here is Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmes. 1 for 3. The shot that time, not on target. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And keep in mind, Malik Monk's first 4 years in the league with Charlotte, he made just 1 start.
And because of that, Greg, he earned the reputation as an elite scorer off the bench. And Monk had a game where he went off for 36. And his skill set, his ability to add instant offense, I think is extremely valuable.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mitchell outside. No good that time. Harden with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 13. Outside, Maxey. Here's Harris. Hits the front of the rim and out. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now, here's Monk. Mitchell outside. It's Davis on the wing. Over Harden. And it's Davis missing. The 76ers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Maxey, the teardrop falls in. Maxey's got 8 points.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
1:52 left in the third. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Kings trail by 15. Davis, the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here is Pirtle. Maxey passes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Monk. Harden against Mitchell. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes a 3. And Davis can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Harris finds Pirtle. Here's Tucker. Connects from 3-point range. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now the Kings with it. They trail by 16. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Maxey. Mitchell wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
From the arc. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 16. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Monk in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Harden, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Thibault. Not a lot of room. Embiid's shot is good.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Pass to Monk. Back to Fox. The pass to Herter. Barnes screen on Maxey. Such a wide open look.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The 76ers leading by 16. This is it to Thibault. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Pass to Herter. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Harrell. And here's Harden for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fox goes in. And it's good. 2 points. Fox has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden. With the fadeaway. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 17-point game. Dishes it to Fox. From outside, off the mark. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the pass to Harden. Harrell, a screen on Fox. The 11-footer and the basket by Harden. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
You cannot give Harden room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's an offensive juggernaut. It's really that simple.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Murray. He dishes it to Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Oh, good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Embiid trying to break loose. Good work defensively by Fox. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Maxey. Sacramento again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Pass to Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Shot from 12. Nice jump shot. Good. Fox has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Pass to Harrell. He feeds it to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Five on the clock. There's the pass to Thibault. From deep. And it's Harrell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harden outside. Pass to Harrell. Embiid inside. Sabonis is there. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
King shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Fox against Harden. Screen by Sabonis. Outside, Fox. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Popped up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Fox with it. Murray a screen on Harden. Lets it go from 11. And Herter gets it to go.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Philadelphia leading by 21. And here's Harden. Pass to Harrell. Now Embiid. Back to Maxey for 3. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 6 assists in the game. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Fox. Down low, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Outside, Maxey, and Harden now, top of the key. teardrop shot, and it's good on the way up. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Murray sets a screen for Fox. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hey, and when you neglect to box Embiid out, you pay the price. His athleticism, impressive.
Harden against Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The line for two.
Shoot two.
Free throw good. Fox. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And he can't hit the second.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. At the line for two.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. The Kings have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And he knocks down the first one.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Matu comes in for Murray. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kevin Huerter. Philadelphia also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Davis against Harden. Embiid with a screen on Davis. The 76ers with another miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's Davis on the wing, guarded by Harden. Davis kicks to Fox. Count that bucket. Fox has got 18 points just in the second half.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Milton the pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Basket, good. Embiid's got 22 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Davis. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Harden against Davis. Harris outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Hey fans, put your hands together for your 916 Crew Dance Team.
Here's Barnes, and the pass to Fox. Embiid with the steal. Now Harden passes it to Harris. And they double up Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Kings have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Barnes finds Herter. He gets that one. Herter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Thibault. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Now, here's Sabonis. After the miss from Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid, 5th personal foul. 3rd team. At the line for your Kings, Sabonis at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Sacramento. That's who's checked in for Murray. Davis is subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Then for the 76ers, Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Sixers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
First free throw is good. Fox hits them both. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Milton. Harden up top. And that one, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now, here's Sabonis. He kicks it to Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
De'Aaron Fox.
Take a break.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harden with a screen on Fox. Milton with it. Picked up by Davis. And the basket by Harden.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win